honest review of this makeup application, this makeup. And I know you've seen it everywhere online, on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram. It's on the commercials. It looks like magic. And I want it to work like that for me. You're thinking it's a filter. You're walking around with a nice filter. But let's see if it's out there, if it's good enough for us. See, it came in this package. The brush is amazing. I'll give you a review, but it came in this nice little package. Now, I'm over my 40s and I have lots of wrinkles, lots of freckles, sunspots, and some acne, unfortunately, because I've been eating lots of chocolate. Now, should women over 40 be using the same products as these young girls in the commercials that are 20, young and beautiful, and they don't have any wrinkles like I do? I have super dry skin, and my makeup at the end of the day, it's gone. No more makeup. I can use primer, I can use concealer, I can use everything. I have to go very heavy on my makeup in order for it to stay or for it to last during the day. Well, let's see if this works like magic, like on the commercials. You help me be the judge. And hopefully we're able to find products that work for us, that are over 35, for women that are over 35 or 40 years old, because it's difficult when you're young and beautiful, no wrinkles, everything looks good. But once you start having these wrinkles here, around here, and start having sagging skin, well, you have to work a little harder. Let's see. Well, you help me decide. First, we're going to be using the no filter poreless base smoothing primer. Okay, so there it goes. I know you can see it. Sometimes when it's from far away, it's better. It drives me crazy when I'm watching a video and then they put it right in your face and it gets all blurry. I'm old, okay? My eyes are not as good as they used to be. So let's just do this. See? And put it on. It's a primer, so we'll put it on the top. Next, we're going to try the Flawless Multi-Use Perfection Concealer. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I don't know if you can see here. There you go. Somewhere around there. Anyways, I took the test. I did everything that they asked me to. And I'm gonna give you the 411 on it because nobody tells you this. I saw a whole bunch of commercials and nobody told me anything. When they say you try it for 14 days for free, well, let me tell you, they're going to charge you upfront $134, somewhere around those lines. And they're going to charge you. So if you don't have that on your credit card, you're not planning to spend that amount of money, it's not in your budget, then don't buy this right now because they're going to charge you the 14 days free. I hate returning stuff. That's something that I don't like to do, but they're going to charge you $134. They say it's not going to charge you until the trial. To tell you the truth, it was pending on my checking account for like ever, I'm not sure. It was pending for a couple of days. I would say maybe a week and a half. However, I did get charged. I got the whole kit. I got the starter kit, and that's why they charged me $134. I don't know if you opt to not have that, because that is an option to not have the starter kit. And I said, you know what? If I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go and make a review of it, and hopefully I'll help some other women my age, because I was looking online and all these people look so beautiful and flawless, and I'm like, is it gonna work for me? Is it? I'm not sure. We'll find out. So anyways, this is the concealer. As you can see, it did blend really well with my skin tone. I am not going to lie. And but I have very dry skin. You can't see it on the camera, but I do have very dry skin. So this is after the concealer. As you can see, you can still see the red spots. I have rosacea, a little bit of rosacea. Sometimes it gets really bad, but here we go. Step 2, we're going on step 3. Step 3 is the foundation. So it says after party. This is the one that I end up getting. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. So this is after I took the test. It gave me this formula, and best part is actually this brush. It works wonderful. It's like my to-go brush. I'm gonna just get rid of a whole bunch of other brushes that I have. So they say not to pump too much because a little bit goes a long way, and I used it. I poured quite a bit because I have a lot of freckles. As you can see, the concealer did a little bit. But let's see what the real foundation does. Let me see here. So you can see my freckles there. Now I'm trying to get the lighting. Okay, hopefully it's not too bright and I don't blind you, because I'm all in those TikTok videos about parents having the light all the way up. It's true. So let's take a look. Put it on my eyelids just because I'm doing a casual look today. I'm not going and not doing primer for my eyeshadow because I'm not going to put any eyeshadow. I'm going to work later on today, and I just want to. So with a little bit, I just want to give you the light. So it does do a great job in coverage. However, you can still see my moles, you can still see my freckles, you can still see my sunspots here and there. So it's not, I mean, it is full coverage. It does a decent job, but I wouldn't say like, oh my gosh, it's worth $100. I think foundation by itself, it may be like 40 bucks. I normally use Huda anyway, so it kind of gives me the same coverage as Huda. But I have to use two foundations in order to get the right foundation. What do you think? I think it looks pretty decent. Like I said, I did one whole pump of the foundation, which is this. Remember, this is the makeup line that we're reviewing today. Now, it does look great, and you know, when you have good lighting, you look absolutely a lot less flawless than when you do in person. But when I see it on the mirror, you can still see my freckles. It didn't cover my freckles. I wonder if I were to put more foundation on that side, would it cover my freckles? So I don't know. I mean, it does a decent job. It's pretty decent, and I have very dry skin. So I'll be right back. I have to pour some aloe rose water on my foundation, because yes, I do it over my foundation because I have very dry skin, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to ease up on the lighting, and as you can see, ease up on the lighting. And get my mascara here. Oops. I'm actually doing this on the phone. Oh. Well, anyways, what do you think? I'm gonna come back with a little bit of blush. And today is mainly to see how the the primer, the concealer, the foundation, and the brush that grew legs and walked away from me. And we'll get back so I can give you my final thoughts on it. Hey guys, a quick overview. This is the final look. I'm doing a casual day today. And as you can see, you can still see my freckles. I don't know if you can see that here in the video. You can see my freckles here. You can see a little bit of sunspots and of course my mole. I'm okay with it not being extremely coverage. The only thing I'm not okay with is the false advertisement, as you would say, because the videos, of course, they were covering everything. It looked like a filter. Now, I bought everything that the package came with because that's what was recommended, and I did it to give an honest review. So they would say, well, you weren't using the primer, you weren't using the concealer, you weren't using this, you were using that. I used the whole thing. Now, the thing about it, it's good coverage like Huda, because you know that I use Huda. However, it is a little bit lighter on my skin. It feels lighter, so that's a good thing. But the price is the price is the same if you were to buy just the foundation by itself. Other than that, when they say it's a free trial for 14 days or whatever the case might be, you are going to be charged the $100 and something. So if you're not looking to spend that amount of money on foundation, or you're on a budget, or you'd rather spend your money doing something else, I went on a limb and I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I like to try new things and I love to buy stuff over on the internet. I buy a lot of things on Amazon, like many people do, and I buy things off commercials all the time. Sometimes they work out and sometimes they don't. And I should have been doing reviews a long time ago, but I hope this is helpful for you, because on the commercials or videos that I've seen about this foundation, everybody's really happy with that foundation, and that's great. I am happy with it, but as you can see, it doesn't cover like the commercial does. So, and I put a whole pump on my brush, and I use the concealer and I use the primer. I don't have any powder because I have very dry skin, so that's another thing. I don't know how long it's going to last. Hopefully it'll last towards this afternoon, but I hope this review was helpful for you, and till next time, see you then.